Shelburne Farms. This 1,400-acre working farm, just south of Burlington, Vermont, has more than 100 registered brown Swiss milking cows and a renowned cheese-making operation, plus a historic inn that Yankee magazine has hailed as one of Vermont's best. And when we visit on this October day, the foliage makes this farm on the shores of Lake Champlain simply spectacular.
My name is Alec Webb, and I'm the president of Shelburne Farms. Shelburne Farms is a working farm and National Historic Landmark located here in Shelburne, right along Lake Champlain. Today, it's a nonprofit education organization that is dedicated to educating for sustainability.
The history is so interesting because it was relatives of the Vanderbilt family that sort of wanted to create this model farm, best practices on every regard, including architecture.
And now there's still a producing cheese farm, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna go in and meet Kate Turcott, who directs the cheese-making operation here at Shelburne Farms, making cheddar, which is the classic Vermont cheese. I wouldn't mind coming to work here every day.
No.
Hi,
Hey,
welcome.
hi, I'm Amy.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Hi, Kate, I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you.
So you run the cheese-making operation
I
here?
do.
Wow.
Yes, welcome. All of our cheese is made in 40-pound blocks. We cut each cheese by hand into smaller pieces, and then we take that cheese and we hand dip them in wax. And that wax is the outer packaging and coating for the cheese, and people really like it because it's a really nice presentation.
So there's different ages, they're all cheddar?
They're all cheddars.
I'd like to think one gets better with age, just speaking personally, but when you're talking about cheeses, what is an aged cheese and the optimum age of a cheese, and when is a cheese too old?
And it does get better with time. Our flagship cheese is our 2-year cheddar. We age it up to 3 years, but you go to Wisconsin and they'll have like 30-year aged cheddars. You
Wow.
know? So it all depends on who you're asking.
And how long does the cloth bound age?
It ages between 1 year and 1.5 years. I think one of the greatest things about cheese making is how you can have so much diversity with just, 4 very basic ingredients, the main one being milk. And that's another thing that we think really sets us apart, is that we only use the milk from our farm. And so every day we're having conversations with the staff at the dairy to talk about the different changes that are happening in the seasons and the cows. And so we really are very connected to our main ingredient.
What type of cows are you milking for this cheese?
So we have a herd of brown Swiss cows, and they've been here even before cheese making was here. They have really good butterfat and protein ratios, which was really great because, like I said, we didn't bring them here to make cheese, but they just happened to be here, and they make a really great product.
Oh,
Really
look at
airy.
these cows.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
These
Look
are
at
beautiful
these.
cows. Hello.
Hi. How are you? I'm Amy.
I'm Sam.
Nice to meet you, Sam.
Hi, Sam, I'm Richard.
Hey, Richard.
I don't know if you want to say that any cow is more beautiful than another, but these are really good-looking cows.
Yeah, they're all purebred registered brown Swiss, and the herd was started by Derek Webb in 1950, so they've been around here a long time. We're really concerned about, the animal welfare, and we're what's called a humane certified farm through Humane Farm Animal Care. So we've been really serious about how we treat and care for our animals here. It's time to let the cows out. You guys want to help?
Absolutely.
So just walk up behind them. We'll get old 608 up here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys,
Come
come
on,
on.
guys.
And just clap a
Come
little
on,
bit.
Let's go. Let's
They'll
go.
move
Let's
along. There's
go.
Putney. I'm
No
not sure who
stragglers.
she is,
Come on,
but
come
she
on,
needs
come
to
on.
move along.
There's cheese to be
Move
made,
along.
guys.
There's
Come
cheese to be
on.
made. Come on.
Come on,
Oh,
Eli.
Come on,
okay.
Eli.
All right,
Do
Eli.
it.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Eli. Come on. All year long, we'll let the cows out, weather permitting. They actually really love going out in the snow,
Really?
and it's really good for them just to get out and get some exercise, get in the sun.
Do they have little friendship groups, like certain cows that tend to
We
hang
actually
out
spend a lot of time talking about cow behavior,
Really?
and that's one area that's really changed in the dairy industry, I would say, in the last 10 years, is there's a lot more focus on animal behavior and looking at
Right.
the cows and what makes them comfortable and what makes them happy. One thing we've noticed is there are some animals that do form real strong, long-lasting bonds.
Right.
There are others that are more timid and laid back, some like Eli here, who are just,
Kind of loners like people.
yeah, they sort of march to their own music,
Yeah.
and so it's really understanding all those dynamics.
Yeah.
It's nice to know where your food comes from And certainly this is a beautiful setting, but what makes me even happier is to know that my food is coming from some place in which the animals are treated with dignity and clearly have a pretty good life. Don't you think so? Eli, I think this is the beginning of a long friendship.